Get a piece of white paper and pour it into the water. Take it out when it's ready. It comes out any colour. Has been involved in student enterprise for a number of years. We have lots of regional and national successes. Each year the school hosts a competition and the winners of the competition go through to the county final. This year, for the first time, we hosted the Apprentice Dragon's Den. 117 students applied for a loan or grant to support their businesses. Our business is Rags for Bags. We sell customised PE bags with the school crest and the initials. We also take in old bags for a discount off a new one, and the old bags go to a charity in Eastern Europe as part of our school recycling programme.
So here we have the school newsletter where we inform students and members of staff on events happening in the school or around the area. We may have canteen prices, events, sports fixtures, or anything needs to be known. We designed the layout of the newspaper through using Microsoft Office applications such as Word or Publisher or PowerPoint.
CAD is computer-aided drawing, and you can use it to create virtual images of real objects or just come up with something completely new that doesn't even exist. And you can, when I was in second year, I had to do a metalwork project on a clock, and I made this, but before I made it, I made the CAD version of it so that I could know what it looked like, and I could choose the colours of it and the materials that you use, and some complete 3D. And my auntie, when she was going to get her kitchen made, she wanted to know what it looked like before she actually made it, so she got the guy that was going to install the kitchen to give me the measurements, and then I was able to design it on the computer then from what she gave me. And then she took a look at it and she thought it was good, so she decided to get the kitchen in there.
Welcome to the home ec room, and today we are baking
queen cakes and cookies. For the cookies we are doing the fairy fingers. What we got for the cookies was egg, flour, sugar and our equipment. For the queen cakes we got the same thing basically, but we got 2 eggs. And our teacher is Miss Hickey, and she's really nice. We love her and we love home ec.
The Green School Committee was set up in St Oliver's Post Primary in 2007. There's a good few members on it at the moment and 2 or 3 teachers. We pretty much, the second and first years, go around at lunchtime and they do pick up just whatever litter was left around. They do go around the school and in the canteen, around the halls. We're in association with the Tidy Towns, so we go uptown we go uptown a good few times a year.
first year and I am Captain Aram Fiach in Miss Temple's class of English. This year we're learning about Harry Potter and we read the novel and we've done loads of projects and interviews on Harry Potter. We are also learning about newspapers and how to be good at writing newspapers. This test we're converting chemical energy in the food, this peanut, into heat energy. First, I light the peanut using this candle. Normally we use a Bunsen burner. And I'm measuring it by heating up this water and measuring it with the thermometer. When I started off, this is 20 degrees. Measure the amount of chemical energy in the fridge by burning it and measuring the heat that it gives off.
We have at the moment 515 students, so our numbers have gone up dramatically in the last maybe 3-4 years. And that is, the reason for that is we are concentrating on 3 aspects: the academic success, the pastoral element, and extracurricular activity. So we're looking at the full holistic development of the student, and that is very, very important. We had 2 students this year who got university scholarships because of the points they received in the Leaving Cert. It's not easy to get them, but they were able to achieve that. And our outlook on it is that if you have students achieving well, it brings every other student along. It's accelerated reader. We're down in room 27. And that is for first year students. We're rolling out next year, is to get students reading more. Counts the words they read. It tells us how many books they read. As well as that, we're rolling out the Khan Academy for Maths. And it is in room 30. You see, you've got a math, so it's in room 30. That is important as well, because what we're trying to do now is that all students will have access on the internet to problem solving, to the maths course. All they have to do is log in, go to the Khan Academy, and they can check it. And whatever mathematical problems they're doing, that section of the course will be covered.
My name is Caroline Harrigan and I'm in 5th year. I did my junior cert last year and I got 9 A's and 1 B, all in a higher level. Basically it's just a lot of study, a lot of hard work, but we do support in school and constantly just trying to better your results and work hard. A lot about just liking the subjects that you're doing and having an interest in them, but treating them all equally. And even if you don't particularly like one, you'll get to like it once you put in that bit of work to bring your grades up, and you feel it's a great feeling then when you open the envelope and you see good results. It's just you'll be happy for the rest of your year.
Pythagorean theorem, which is fun on its own, but you'll see as you learn more and more mathematics, it's one of those cornerstone theorems of really all of math. It's useful in geometry. It's kind of the backbone of trigonometry. So if we have a triangle, and the triangle has to be a right triangle. So it has to be a right triangle, which means that one of the three angles in the triangle have to be 90 degrees. And a triangle that has a right angle in it is called a right triangle. So this is called a right triangle. Now, with the Pythagorean theorem, if we know two sides of a right triangle, we can always figure out the third side. And before I show you how to do that, let me give you one more piece of terminology.